I do not pray for these alone, but also for those who will believe in me through their word, that they all may be one. Jesus prayed for the unity of his followers. Let me venture to say that there is a difference between unity and uniformity. Many of us confuse the two. In other words, I'll be one with you if you believe exactly the way I believe. I remember having pastored, I wasn't a pastor then, I was a Bible worker, and all the people there, they responded to me and they reacted to me as though I were their pastor. So in those days, believe it or not, I had a beard. And guess what? All of a sudden, all the men started growing their beard. And I used to wear suspenders, simply because they felt that in their opinion, I had a relationship with Jesus. So since I had a relationship with Jesus, then they have to be just like me. So all the men started wearing suspenders. I said, I started asking myself, what's going on? So I took off these suspenders and I wear only belt. And I said, now. And they removed the suspenders. You see, unity and uniformity. What is the difference between unity and uniformity? Let me tell you in passing what uniformity is. I was a chaplain, military chaplain. My father was an officer. My great-grandfather was a general. So it runs in the family. Uniformity, as the army views it, is that everybody wears the same thing. And in the summer, if you have long sleeve in the summer, you have to, and then you want to roll up your sleeve, you have to wait till the commandant rolls up his sleeve, then everybody rolls up at a certain length. Everybody has to roll up their sleeve at the same length. Everybody have to walk the same way. Talk the same way. That's uniformity. But in the army of Christ, there is no such a thing as uniformity. Everybody is special. Yes. That's why I tell young people, especially young preachers, be yourself. Don't try to imitate Mark Finley. Mark Finley is Mark Finley. In fact, God may bless you with a gift that is far greater than Mark Finley. So if you start following in the steps of Mark Finley and imitating him, his way of preaching, guess what? You limit God's capacity to use you as a special person. Forget about uniformity. You are special. Picture with me, if you will. Picture with me a bunch of flowers, a bouquet of flowers. We have yellow, we have green, we have red, and we have pink, and just violet and so forth. That everybody is special in the eyes of God. And everybody has something special to give to this world. You are unique and you are special. Special in God's eyes. You have to remember that. It says, Jesus said, I pray that they all may be one. As you, Father, are in me, and I in you. Picture that. Jesus is praying for same unity which exists between him and his Father to also exist in the lives of his followers. The Father is where? Is in heaven. And now Jesus is saying, as I am in you, and you are in me. In other words, as I am one with you, as I am careful about how you feel about me and about life altogether, and as you're careful about how I feel about me and about life altogether, let the same unity, the same disposition exist among my believers. That is awesome. It does not stop. And it goes on to say, now, but it's carefully. It says, that the world may believe that you sent me. It is one thing, friends, to go out and witness to others. And quite another thing to live out our witness. What a man is has more power than what he says. Did you hear what I said? When people come to a church, when people love one another, are one, they'll say, hey, we want to be part of that team. That's what the world is longing for. Now, how do you think unity? Did you know that you and I are called by God to answer the prayer of Jesus? How are we to answer the prayer of Jesus? Remember, his prayer will always be answered. But we have to cooperate with him in order for that prayer to be answered in our lives. Let me suggest a few things. I hope you have a good memory, because tomorrow I'm going to ask some of you.